Welcome to this talk about how to start an entrepreneurial venture. I'm your entrepreneurship tutor, Professor Henry Buisa. But let us first define an entrepreneurial venture. Entrepreneurship is about innovation. An entrepreneurial venture is therefore an organization that employs innovation, opportunism to produce value. This value may be economic value, political value, social value, so long as we are producing value. Therefore, an entrepreneurial venture produces innovative products or services. But what is innovation? Well, a dictionary definition tells us that innovation refers to a creation of better or more effective product services. The issue here is better, an improvement. It is only innovation when it has improved. According to Stephen Robbins, innovation is a new idea, an improved product, a value-added outcome. And according to Peter Drucker, innovation is the means by which the entrepreneur either creates new wealth or improved on existing status of wealth. Here are some examples of innovative products. Look at that bag. Ordinary bag, but designed so that it can be folded, it can be reduced, and it can have a number of compartments. Look at that pen holder. Actually, it's knife holder. You see, it's designed. It's attractive to look at. It looks like it is a shield and spear, but it is holding knives. Look at that child bottle. It's a bottle with a spoon at the end, and therefore, as the liquid flows from the bottle, it goes to the spoon and the child enjoys it. Look at that bag. We are using a mobile phone to lock it, to control it, to manage it. That is a fridge, a mini fridge, combined with a table. Very ideal for bed sitters. You have your fridge in your room and you have the table combined. That's innovative. And look at that round chair, table. It can be folded and carried around easily. For those with cars traveling, put in your boot, and there you are. So these are innovative products. Look at that product. That is a hand wash basin, a toilet with a cistern hidden, and of course, storage space. So, a combination furniture pack which includes that wash basin, a concealed cistern, and a cupboard. This is an innovation. The economy associated with this, the value associated with this, is that it economizes on space, but also it economizes on water. The water that we use, washing our hands, washing our faces, is not lost. Doesn't go to waste. It is captured, harvested, and used for flushing the toilet. So that's an innovation. Well, in Kenya, we have ladies, farmers. They pick their fruits, they pick their coffee. Look at them. You can see some Kamba farmers, women, using long sticks to pick their mangoes. You can see a Kikuyu woman with a child picking coffee. Looks like these people need technology, innovation to do their jobs better. Look at that. These liver functioning fruit pickers are innovative. Look at these men. They just pull the lever on the handle of that innovation and it picks the fruit up there. This is what these women need. So this is an innovation. These are innovations. Improving on what's existing, making life better. So now, you are going into your innovative venture, a venture that must create improvements, not duplicating what is existing. So step one, you find a popular but not perfect product, or find a problem, a pain that customers are experiencing. In Kenya and elsewhere, quite a number of customers face packaging problems. Products are not well packaged. They face queuing problems. Queue for long hours before they get their services. They face delivery problems. Some want to be delivered at the doorsteps. That service is not forthcoming. Quality. They face quality problems. In Kenya, as elsewhere, their car wash services, they are very popular, but they're not yet perfect. Their educational services, they are very popular, but not yet perfect. So these are examples. An existing product, service, popular, but not perfect, can you make it better? That will be innovation. A problem facing customers, consumers, can you solve that problem? Improve the situation. Step two, study the product that you have chosen or the problem and analyze it. Maybe you want to analyze the problem of frequent bus accidents, let's say on Kenyan roads, so that when you start your bus company, you make it accident-free. And there you are. How will you do it? One way of doing it, of analyzing the problem, is via what we call a problem tree analysis. A problem tree analysis implies that you take the core problem, the problem that you are observing, and ask, why is this problem existing? You will likely get an immediate answer. But that answer could just be a symptom of another problem, underlying problem. So you ask again, why is this problem, again, the second problem existing? When you ask as many whys as possible, you will get the depth of the problem. For example, we can see here, we are asking, why are there frequent accidents? Then the answer would be that because drivers are careless. Don't stop there. Ask again, why are drivers careless? That's the second one. You may be able to find out because they are stressed. Don't stop there. Ask, why are drivers stressed? The answer could be because they operate under very tight schedules. Then ask again, why do they operate under tight schedules? The answer could be because there are very few drivers. Buses employ very few drivers, perhaps in the interest of maximizing profit. And therefore you have few drivers, you give them tight schedules, they get stressed and they cause accidents. You could go further and ask, why are there few drivers? Probably because the existing services, the existing business people want to maximize profit. Therefore, they use fewer drivers to make many trips. You can hear driver, an engine, that could be one of those buses. Listen, that around the road along my house, those are buses. You can hear them. So we are saying, step 2, analyze. Ask as many whys as possible. You can see in this diagram, there could be many other reasons why there are frequent accidents. I've just used that as one example. Step 3, now figure out how to improve the product and solve the problem. We always say identifying a problem is halfway solving it. So here you are. You have asked your whys and whys and why, and you have now come to a conclusion or a possible answer that accidents are caused by management and not, in fact, the drivers. So what are we saying? In step 3, you now convert your problem tree in step 2 into an objective tree. What are we saying? You start listing as many ways of solving the problem. Why stress? How do you solve stress? How do you solve schedules? How do you list as many possible solutions as possible, and then you select those that you think you can address. So step 4, you make a prototype. If it is a product that you have developed, the problem we have in many instances is that prospective entrepreneurs arrive at a possible solution, and what do? They straight away jump into the business without testing it, without having a prototype. So we are saying, develop a prototype, develop a possible solution, and then step 5, show it to a few people. Pilot it if you want. Market test it if you want. Again, you can hear around me, there are those goats crying. That could be a problem. I know this person who keeps goats around me, ties them on ropes in the fields, and they are stressed. That stress is affecting their own being, whether they will be fat or it can management of those goats. So that's a living example. So show it to some your prototype to a few people. That means actually market testing. You can have a few salespeople going around with your product, showing it to people. You can go to, let's say, a supermarket and ask space so that you put them in the supermarket, you test it, and you see the feedback from the customers or prospective customers. Then step 6. Now, you may get feedback that will help you go and remake it again. For example, you wanted to introduce a buffet system in your rural hotel, but when you tested it, you found out that the customers overfill the plates with food, being a buffet. They don't even finish this food and it goes to waste. That might warn you or teach you that probably you need to get smaller plates so that people take just enough of what they can eat. So that is an example of piloting, market testing, and using the results to improve on the situation. Then step 7. Now that you have your product, your tested product, you have now, it's like a proven product, 100 people like it, people like it, you have used the feedback, improved it. You may not have money to start. So with that proven concept, you can go to the bank. You can go to partners. You can look for investors because it's already proven. And therefore, lack of starting capital may not be the problem. But if you have capital, then just start it. That's step 7B. But now, when you start it, step 8, follow up with the users, with the buyers, monitoring and evaluation. Observe, are they making repeat buys? Are they coming back? Or do they buy once and go? It's very important to keep that kind of monitoring and evaluation. We normally say, ask the customers if they like the new product. Fix it, improve it if they have asked you or shown you the shortcomings. Then sell the improved product. Then assess the product as continuous. Therefore, monitoring and evaluation is a continuous process like that cycle shows. Now, you have followed up step 8. You have been following up with the buyers and you are asking, are they coming back? If the answer is no, they are not, then the loop. Please go back to step 6. Improve it, remake it. You could ask them why they are not coming back. You can find out that as well. Then remake it and again, go through the investors, go through your launching, but you may ask, and the answer is yes, they are coming back. Then invest in your growth strategies. Invest in growth strategies. And some of those growth strategies are, you can continue selling the same product in the same market, which means you have to penetrate the market deeper. You may use advertisements, promotions to reach deeper into the market. That is selling the same product in the same market, and we call that is market penetration strategy. You can also improve on the product, but selling it in the same market. What it means that you keep asking, you keep observing, and whenever the customers point at some possible improvement, improve it and sell it again the same product. We call that, the same market, we call that product improvement strategy of growth. But you can also start looking for new markets. The same product, you go out there and look for new market, we call it market development. Finally, you can actually diversify. You can now introduce new products for new market. So those are some of the growth strategies that you can invest in once you see that your product has been accepted by the market. So in summary, we are saying 1, find a problem that the customers are facing or an existing product that is not yet perfect. Number 2, study the product, study the problem. Number 3, figure out how to improve it and actually invest in that improvement. Number 3, make a prototype. Next, show it to some people, to a small market. Remake it, improve it using the feedback from that small market. Then plunge into the business, launch and sell it. If you don't have capital, use now that proven product to attract investors, the bankers and all that. Keep following up, keep monitoring and evaluation, keep contact with the buyers, see whether they are coming back repeatedly or not. If they are not coming back, figure out why, and return a loop, go back and improve it. If they are coming repeatedly, then start investing in growth strategies. And those growth strategies are what I've given you. Market penetration, number 1. Product development, number 2. Market development, number 3. And diversification, number 4. Indeed, it is the current richest man in the world, Bill Gates, the best entrepreneur, one of the leading entrepreneurs of the world, Bill Gates, who said, If you were born poor, that's not your mistake. But should you die poor, that's your mistake. So don't sit back and say, because I was born poor. No. The ball is in your court. And what did Peter Trager say? He said, the entrepreneur always searches for change, responds to it, and exploits it as an opportunity. You must always look to where change is. Seek for change. Entrepreneurs are not like economists. Economists will settle at the equilibrium. You'll say the demand and supply have made, they settle there, they call it the static equilibrium. Entrepreneurs are dynamic. Entrepreneurs hate the status quo. Entrepreneurs innovate and disrupt the equilibrium. And that is an entrepreneurial venture for you. If you liked it, subscribe. Or simply give me a thumbs up. But if you have a question, reach me. I may convert that into a video presentation dedicated to you. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope I have made a difference. And I hope you can now start thinking of starting an entrepreneurial venture. Thank you for listening and keep watching this space.